Right, so we're looking at Bitcoin once again, and let's first find the trend. You can see the market is bullish at the moment. Let me just delete all of these things here. Okay, market is bullish. It has reached a certain level from where it is taking a little bit of correction, but overall the market is still bullish. Okay, if I go to the 1 hour time frame, the market is bullish and it can actually break out to the upside. And the reason is very simple because we have this blue, and this is also blue. And if the market continues to break out, this is going to continue to upside to this target, what is our target here, and possibly to this one, and third one will be there. Okay, so these are the what are targets and trends. Let's go to 15 minutes once again. The 15 minutes time frame is taking a little bit of correction here, and the reason is very simple. This water curve acts as a support resistance. The market has created a breakout. Now it is retesting that. But however, this is still bullish. Everything looks blue, which means that the market is bullish. Which means that we should look for a trade to the upside if we get a proper entry. Now, at the moment, the market is like here on 5 minutes time frame. We could have taken a trade from here all the way to this, but so far this is not giving us any kind of good entry. So what we are expecting is that if the market continues to fall down and give us a pullback, then we can take an entry. And for that, we have to go back to 15 minutes time frame, and we should look for an area where we can take the target, we can take the entry from. So it's going to be around this area, right? Or around this area. Okay, so if I go to let's say 3 minutes time frame, on 3 minutes time frame, this is looking confusing because it's bearish, and this is blue, so there is no proper signal. So we want everything to be matched up. This is also bearish. If I go to 1 minute time frame, this is also bearish. So as we can clearly see that it is bearish, so we cannot take a trade, and we are supposed to take long trade, which means that we'll have to wait for the market to come down and then give us a confirmation. So far, we haven't got anything. We need to monitor 15 minutes time frame, and there is still some time left in this 15-minute candle. So let's see how it plays out, but we'll monitor it on 15 minutes and 2 minutes time frame, or maybe 5 minutes time frame as well. We need bullish here, and we need a strong bullish candle, then we can look for an entry. Okay, so far there is nothing, so we'll have to wait. So far there is nothing. This candle is still not very good. So, and we don't have any bullish scenario as of it here, so we have to wait. Let's see it on a 1 minute time frame as well. Now, how do we look at the time frames? Is look at this this is 1 minute. At the moment, I'm looking at 1 minute. This is looking confusing, and this is bearish. This is bearish. This is bearish. Still struggling, going sideways. Nothing for me to look here. So I'm gonna go back to M2 and M3 and wait for a proper confirmation there. And if it is confusing there, then I'm gonna have to use M5 as well. Okay, so let's see how this candle closes on for 5 minutes time frame or 3 minutes time frame, and then based on that, we should be able to make up a mind. So you have to basically look for a proper confirmation in the direction of the trend. Okay, now the market is jumping up from that zone, so we should be ready now. So we need bullish here and a bullish wave here. This should also be blue. Everything should be blue. Then only we can take a trade. That will be a good entry. If two things are blue out of three, then this is kind of aggressive entry. So let's see and wait. Very likely that right now this is 19:10, basically 7:10 p.m. in the UK. So most likely around in 5 minutes when this new 15-minute candle, the current 15 candle will close. At that point in time, we should be able to see some movement around that time or just before that. So right now, this is simply struggling. We haven't got anything bullish as of yet. I'm looking at M2. I go to M1. This is bullish now. This is bullish now. And now you see the market is trying to go upwards. So let's look at M2. M2 is turning bullish, and we probably will get a signal, and that will be the target here. So let's see. This is turning bullish, but the candle has not closed yet, so this is not final. This is not bullish yet. This is not bullish yet, so we're waiting. Okay, so this is what it is going to be. Now I've entered the trade here, and my stop loss is exactly the blue dot here. This is my 2 minutes time frame target, the white dot, and 15-minute target is this line. So it's slightly lower than that because on 15 minutes time frame, that is the target here, right? That line. Okay, but if I go to 5 minutes time frame, I can see that there is a target here, this white dot. So I'm going to take this slightly lower, and now I'm going to look at 2 minute time frame. The market is looking fine so far. This is where I'm going to take first profit target. I'm going to close half and move my stop loss to break even, or at least like start trailing my stop loss. And this is the second profit target. And why I took this trade again is because this was bullish. This became bullish. Okay, and we are with the trend, 15 minutes time, 15 minutes trend, and you can see the channel is pointing upwards, which means that we are going with the trend. So everything is fine. Now this is trying to turn bullish. You can see that it is slightly turning blue. Right, as soon as it turns blue, then it will be another confirmation to the upside. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah. Okay, now this has started to break out a little bit. Let's see if it reaches our TP1. I'm gonna get ready with my market execution. Now this TP is not very big one. And the reason is like the market is very slow at the moment and it's towards the end of the day. But whatever market gives you, you should just accept that. Don't just complain that I have to have to make thousands of pounds on this one or thousands of dollars on this one. If you're trading around this time, and you're lucky to be able to make some kind of money from the market at this time of the day, during these conditions, you should consider yourself lucky and take it with your gratefulness. So the plan is that as soon as market touches this, I'll close half of the position. By the way, we are working on an expert advisor which will do it for you ultimately. But if you already have one, you can use that. That's not an issue. So you can automate all of this process. And on touch of this, close half. On touch of this, close full. On touch of this, move stop the break even or move trail the stop loss. You can do all of that. But for now, we're doing it manually. Let's see. It's still going towards my target at the moment. Let's see. Just to remind you that this is our TP1, and most probably this is where we're gonna look for break even as well. If I go to 5 minutes time frame just to show you what is going on, 5 minutes time frame target is also appearing right there around TP2. So that is also a good lineup. Let's come back to the, oh, now it has done that. You see that? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now move it to break even. I'm not gonna put it break even. I'm gonna put slightly here because the market can actually come down. Premature break even is always a bad thing. Okay, so don't do that. Right now you're risking something to make money out of it, and because I've already collected the partial, even if it comes down to collect my stop loss, the worst case scenario is that I'll be in minor loss or minor profit. I will not have a huge profit. Okay, so that's fine. On TP2, I'm gonna close the whole thing, so I'm gonna put it right there. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. In 5 minute time frame, it has nearly touched that TP. In fact, why don't we just put it right there because there is a TP here and there's a TP here. So we can take slightly early TP. Let's follow the plan. And let's go on 2 minutes time frame and see if it hits our TP. Very, very close now. So now, because it's very close, I can move it to the break even. See that? Huh. This is how the market plays with your emotions. It just comes back down. It can still come down to collect my break even. Still, we have been able to take partial profit, which is a good thing. The main point is that you have to follow the process. So let me just remind you what has been happening. The market was bullish in 15 minutes time frame, and that is why we planned for an entry. So we went through 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute time frame to see which one was giving us the best confirmation, earliest and best confirmation. 1 minute was too confusing, so we chose 2 minutes time frame. We waited for the market to turn bullish. It turned bullish by giving us blue here and blue here. So on the close of this candle, we took the trade. Okay, the market came down a little bit. Our stop loss was below this on this blue dot, and then market took off. after the start of the new 15-minute candle, which was 17:15 UK time, as I mentioned before. We found the profit target using multiple time frames. So this was intermediate profit target. This is where we took the partial profit and moved our stop loss. We trailed our stop loss, but then we decided, okay, we're gonna put it to break even. So this is risk free at the moment, and if it touches our TP2, it's gonna be fine. We'll be out of this trade. Let's see. That's kind of like, if you look at it very closely, this has kind of like, already reached that point, but it can still go slightly higher. So I'm still hopeful that it will go and touch our TP properly. Still waiting. This is where it is it's supposed to come to. It's playing with our emotions again. Okay, let's wait. And with that, we have hit our TP, modified TP. It can still go. Oh, look at this. It has hit the full TP now. Brilliant. So this is how we have secured a good amount of profit here. And that's it for this session. Done.